I don't do many lives, but this is one that I am doing. And I want to start doing some live commentary. So if I'm looking this way, it's because I got a computer this way to show me what I look like. And then the webcam is right in fucking front of me. Hi. But so today we are watching The Ultimatum Queer Love. This is on Netflix. Apparently, this is a Netflix original 2023 TVMA. 10 episodes of this so far. I'm on episode 2. What is episode 2 about? Excitement and anxiety brew as everyone forges fresh connections and selects new partners. One commitment wary person's motives spark controversy. So, I don't know if anybody really watches a lot of these love shows, these love reality shows, but I used to watch a whole lot of our very old school VH1 shows, as far as Flavor of Love, Real Chance of Love, The Rock of Love, Daisy of Love. Who else? Um, Fuck, I Love New York. All of those shows. I'm from that little era. For the Love of Ray J, even The Game had a motherfucking show. So I'm from that era, and so I decided to give that type of shit a break because I'm like, this is full loaded and piece of crap type of work. Um, but then that's when the more ratchet shit came out, which we are talking about love and hip hop. So I would dabble into the very beginning episodes and seasons of that. Stop watching that because it just got too messy, got too stupid. And at that point, it was like, yeah, we know this isn't all the way real reality, especially the love and hip hop shit. We know this isn't full on real. This shit is hella scripted. And that was just too much. It's not even entertaining no more. So I gave that shit a break. As of lately, I have been um, kind of here and there with shows like Love After Lockup and things of that nature. So I did I record some episodes with that? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't think I put it on this channel, but I might have actually just put that on my podcast. So Bitch Face Radio on Spotify. Check that out. I do raves, reviews, and rants all over the place about mostly horror films, anything that's gonna scare you the fuck out. But today we ain't talking about none of that. We talking about The Ultimatum Queer Love. This is a show full of lesbians and they are trying to figure out if they should get married or not. So we have 10 different couples. One half of the couples are like, yes, we want to get married. We either doing this now or we not doing it ever. Then we have the other side, like, I really don't want to get married. I ain't ready for that shit. So they're here to see, is it just marriage itself that they don't want to get into, or is it just marriage with the person they are with, which can be tricky. I'm on episode 2, in the middle of episode 2. We gonna do some commentary. I don't know how, but this show just sucked me right up, and I might fuck around and finish all 10 episodes within the next few days. It's only 10, and the episodes aren't that long. Well, they're the typical when it comes to shows like this, so they're about 40 minutes long. So far, it's been good. It's been good. So let's get back into it. We resume The Ultimatum, a Netflix original.
Beyonce's not. I mean, I think she'll be great. She's like 1, 2, 3, 4. But she knows what to do. But I don't think she would be. Whereas Rihanna would just be like, oh fuck yeah. Hold on, I might fuck you. What would Cardi be like?
That's not tequila, is it? Oh, can we do tequila?
Oh, it's so good. Smells like laxative to me. Should tell her.
Okay, so off rip, we know this girl Vanessa is just full of shit. And from the very first episode, I knew she wasn't right. I low key hated her. I ain't gonna say I hated her, but I seen what type of woman she was gonna be, and she's looking at this as just strictly a game. In our first episode, when I believe her name is Vanessa, when she was talking to her girlfriend Xander, you could tell she's like pushing her off, like, yo, just go have fun because I'm about to fuck with every last person in this bitch. And she literally said something like that on those lines.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
We can talk. It's okay.
I can talk.
Yeah. How you feeling?
You have feelings.
I can't with homegirl. I cannot with Lexi's girlfriend. She's like a fucking child. And she's being manipulated. Ray.
If you did have like
Ray. She's 27 years old. She's with 24-year-old Lexi. I'm just like, bitch, why are you acting like you're a kid? You have your 24-year-old girlfriend damn near taking care of you, what it seems like, and you scared to open your mouth. And you letting Vanessa literally play you like a fucking flute. Girl, you need to get it together.
I think I've been stressed because like my gut's been saying like something's gonna like blow our shit up. And it's like feels like it. If I can say that at this point I've gained anything from this process, it's that I know so definitively the things that I deserve in this. Like very surely. And I'm not gonna hold anything against you like in the past from our relationship, but I know what I need by the end of this, like thoroughly. I know what I need. And listening to people who value the love I bring and the maturity I bring and the like goodness I bring.
You just know Vanessa full of shit, and she almost had you. She almost tricked your ass. But that last little date that they had, Vanessa was surefire had to be tipsy because her true self was coming out. She was being a complete bitch.
Whether it's with me or with someone else. But your time here seems to have encompassed like a good bit of like, do I want to just fuck around with someone? And that could be fun. I get it. Vanessa is attractive. She's fun. She's like.
Vanessa is not attractive. Vanessa is like somebody that you see at the party who's literally all over the place. We like, girl, sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up for a little bit. Quiet.
I'm asking you if you feel like you're doing anything towards that.
I think I'm having really interesting conversations, like literally with the same people you are. I'm thinking, like, do I deserve you? And sometimes I feel like I don't because you're like this. Like imagine like a
girl. What Ray is giving me is, honey, you have no self-confidence in yourself. Like you are so
scared that I'll never feel.
Her personality towards her own self is like she feels like she's a piece of shit. Like you have no confidence. You have no self-esteem, honey. Let's get that together first before you try to dip off with this Vanessa chick who's about to manipulate the fuck out of you because she sees your weakness, literally. You couldn't even name 3 things you liked about yourself.
I've been envisioning the future with her for like 3 years now, and I'm trying to get there. I don't know if I will get there, and like I really wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for her because this is like super out of my comfort zone, and like this is hard.
Wait, am I at the table with all the ones that were given up?
Yeah, you are. Set up. I'm out.
Hey, did we naturally just gravitate to the table? So you guys are the receivers that are the bottom of the bill today. But either way, it's very like submissive. It is. I am not a fan. Okay, so, well, depending on the situation, I don't know. Okay. We can get it to that point. We should have been on day 3.
Well, it's been like Ted and Xander. I was thinking it was very.
Yoli, I do like. I like her with Xander. Them two are very much so. Them two are very much so connected in what they want, and they're very low key. Xander needs somebody low key because Xander's with Vanessa, and Vanessa don't give two fucks about being serious with you or nobody else. She literally was pushing her girlfriend off to someone else.
I have had really awesome dates, and yeah, I'm fine. If you're okay with it, I'm back. Lexi. I did feel a little bit aware when I unfortunately saw you again on a date and was like, I feel like Xander was like my direct insecurity of what your type is, what your type has been with dating white women in the past. Yeah. And I'm like, you have my blessings, right, to explore whatever you want to explore. But of course, my ego, like my own self, my own ego, my own insecurities, and I'm like, it feels very like, yeah, of course. And there's nothing, I'm not asking for reassurance, that's not what I'm asking for. There's nothing you can do.
I think Mel here is the most level-headed and most understanding of the situation and the process that you're in. She's the most adult. She's like, yo, this is what we're here for. I get that. Boom, 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 boom. This is why. This is this. This is that. Very open and very good with her communication. Tiff and what is her girlfriend's name? I keep forgetting about Tiff. Like, I keep forgetting like, who she belonged to. Whose girlfriend is this? I keep forgetting about Tiff. Tiff is gorgeous and lovely.
I just like, I realize so much, you know, like this experience has made me like realize we're not connected, like how apart we actually are. Sometimes I'm in my room and I think of you now. I'm not wondering if you're thinking of me. Like I've been going on these dates, you know, and I don't feel nervous. I just feel hopeful.
She's hopeful because she wants to meet somebody new.
I understand that Mildred is taking this very seriously.
Mildred and Tiff.
She has a right to connect with whoever she wants. But fuck, she's slipping out of my fingertips. And I'm not ready to lose her. I've been wanting nothing but to connect with you. It's really hard for me because I've been connecting with everyone. And that's why I'm crying, because I feel like it's scary. Let me ask you something. Do you feel like we're connecting now?
That's the thing with these two. They're not too emotionally attached. They're only physically attached. Their bed, they can go to bed and have hella fun, and that's where all their attachment is.
This happens all the time. We have sex and it's good,
Mm-hmm.
and then ignore all of our problems. I don't know what to do.
And you can't do that.
What to feel.
Your feelings is telling you what it is already. You're excited and hopeful because you want to find somebody new, and not nervous because you may be leaving that other person behind.
It seems as though Rye's like interested in someone here. Yeah. And it's not good. I feel sick to my stomach, and I have been referring to her as an atomic bomb.
No one knows this. I'm actually an Instagram influencer. I like get paid to do content.
Vanessa is just like, oh. She's very obnoxious and just like she the type of person who thinks she's the life of the party and then gets to the party and a lot of people are like, ugh, who the fuck told her to come?
I'm just like, why are you here? What's up?
I agree.
I realized I was not the biggest fan of Vanessa right when I met her, day one.
Mm-hmm.
Like Vanessa starts like hitting on my ex in front of me. So I was like, all right, you're that girl. I don't fully trust her or her intentions. She just seems to be into herself and making everything about herself. It's as simple as that. If that's where her mindset is at,
that scares me.
Just like the narcissist, the Jason Sanders felt a lot more like honest It like
Xander's like a little puppy dog in this.
Do you feel like you're more secure about why Xander's here? Obviously, they're a couple. Sorry if I.
yeah. I really hope so. I would love a rundown. How are you doing? Who are you connecting with? I don't even know who you've been going on dates with.
That's because you don't give a
I'm
fuck.
pretty surprised. Like, is Yoli? Really? Yeah. So like, I think.
Vanessa is just gross.
Yeah. So like, I think that. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely like getting confused. I think Yoli is a lot similar to you, to be honest. Like, I don't know that you guys are gonna be friends in this experience, but like, I think that you guys are pretty similar. Yeah. How are you? Okay?
Yoli
she's
is
not very nice.
definitely not like Vanessa.
Right. You should not. I don't know if she's gonna. I think I want to walk away. So.
Vanessa, oh my gosh. Xander, how are you with this girl? She's full of shit, like literally. Go get her a bottle of alcohol and tuck her into the fucking pool. She's a total
I
fake.
don't want to talk to you as a human with her.
Do you see what she's doing? Do you see what she's doing? She see that you about to be happy, Xander, and she said if you keep talking to her, me and you was over indefinitely.
It's just the whole thing. You know that she has not been nice to me, and you're still the only time I've witnessed it was at the last cocktail party, which is like so brief for me. Like I don't. Yeah, but you noticed it. Yeah. Whatever.
She is such a manipulator, girl. Xander, if you don't get you a life.
I really wanted to see so much progress with Vanessa.
There is no progress with her. Leave
I
her.
don't feel like I'm receiving that. I feel like I'm still receiving what I would see as selfish with her.
She's extremely
I
selfish.
shouldn't be with someone because of her. Or
She's
because of this.
extremely
Like, it's not that
selfish.
She's even thinking about like, maybe you should be with this person because she wants to get married, because she wants to have kids, and like she wants things that I want. It's not that. It's the fact that she's thinking about like I shouldn't be with that person because that's not someone that she gets along with.
I hope you see that and you recognize that she's been doing that to you the whole relationship. She is super selfish. She pushed you off very first day of y'all meeting everybody. She pushed you off and told you, yo, you go have fun because this is what I'm finna do.
And I think tonight was the moment that I realized that I'm not the one for Xander. I'm not.
You are definitely not the one for her because you are full of shit and you're selfish and you're just ugh. You need somebody who's gonna give you ugh right back to you. Girl, you just dramatic right now. Jump off and dive in the pool.
Like I wish I could be like I'm just a drunk mess, but I'm not. I'm just a fucking mess. I was given an ultimatum a week ago, and as of tonight, I'm sure it's a no.
Well, you should have thought about that then. I keep looking at the other computer. I should have just like kind of hooked up the webcam on top of the other computer. The choice, ladies and gentlemen, the choice.
Everything's at stake when it comes to the choice. I gave Ray an ultimatum because I want a life partner and I want someone to commit to. So part of what I'm looking for in a trial wife is somebody that's going to commit to me. Not just for this 3 weeks, but as if it was the first day of the rest of our lives.
I'm ready to discover. I'm ready to get answers. Yes, I'm missing my ex, but I gave Tiff the ultimatum because I don't want to wait anymore.
no matter what outcome. We're both going to be able to gain the clarity that we've been searching for. It is a lesbian urban legend that you move in with a new person right away. But even in my most of U-Hollis moments, I have not moved in with somebody after only a week of being single, ever at all. But this experience is a wake-up call. There's a bunch of other people out in the world who want what I want. So even though I gave Mal an ultimatum, now I'm just like, but what if, and it's just overwhelming.
Right, but what if you leave that place and you stay single? You might find something that you never thought you would. I mean, I guess that's what it is about dating and being single and thinking you found somebody. There's always somebody right around the corner that could be better for you. That's why everybody should just be in open, loving, polyquad relationships.
Fortunately, not next to me. I know. I have no doubt at all. Going into the choice, Xander is connecting with someone else here on, more than a friendship level, and breaks my heart to think about that. But I'm not ready to say that I would marry her just to not lose her. Knowing that tonight I'm going to be choosing someone to be my trial marriage partner. I miss those butterflies and that new relationship excitement.
That's the only thing you're in there for, because you want the new relationship thing. You don't really care about being long term. You just want something fresh, new, and exciting.
Hello, everyone. From what I hear, it has been an incredibly emotional and intense week.
Absolutely. Yes.
I can see it on all your faces. In the best way.
Thank you. The idea of marriage was actually something I never actually deeply really thought of, to be honest. It's crazy. Because it was never a possibility for me because it wasn't illegal. It wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
And then I also learned what a power bottom was.
I know what a power bottom is.
You do?
Of course.
What is a power bottom? Those are your power bottom. I'm just like, what? You're on the bottom, but you're calling the shots still. You're still giving it, whip that shit. Yeah.
She said, whip that shit. I like Mildred.
Okay. You arrived here as 5 couples. One of you was ready to
She
get
said,
married,
whip
and
that
the
shit.
other was not. You're here to answer one simple question. Did you come here with the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with? Or will you find someone else who's a better fit? You're about to pick your new partner. If you choose someone who also chooses you, you will move in together as a new couple in a trial marriage. So I just want to say before we begin, pick someone who challenges you. And don't make the same choice. So Xander, tell us a little bit about the people that you've spent time with this week.
I feel like I initially was attracted to Ray because I dated someone like Ray, and she was fun. And who was that?
Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up.
What? Who is this? It's a bumble person. Never knew about this. We've been together 4 years. Never heard about this human.
Learn about what?
She is so.
It wasn't an ex.
Oh.
It was very interesting. More like a very in-between stage. I feel like I knew most of Xander's ex-love life, and this, I will clarify that it was an in-between stage of a bumble tender person. Not
Is this like Tractor Girl? Okay.
No.
We're going to go back to
What? Right, because you just totally ruined her whole moment.
Can we ask you about Yoli?
Yoli, I appreciate your openness with me. I think that you have a very positive outlook on a lot of things. I believe that you're going to make a good wife because I think that you know what you want, and I think you're not
someone that is like selfish by any means.
Like
you're
your
very big for
girlfriend.
others, and it's a great aspect to have.
There's no right answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Xander, are you ready to make your choice?
And
Pick Yoli. Ray, she ain't gonna give you shit because she don't even know herself. Pick
my
Yoli.
heart is pounding. I choose Yoli.
Good
Because I
job.
think that you and I have the deepest conversations. I think that we can teach each other a lot. I think that we can figure some things out together. It'll be
Okay.
nice.
Good choice
Thank you.
because you definitely need that.
Xander, you have a huge heart.
Please pick that
And
girl
you're
back.
so kind and so willing to give. And I've shared with you that I get very protective of people with big hearts. Just because I can see people in the world like taking advantage of it or seeing it as a weakness even, and I get very protective of stuff like that. Appreciate that. I love that.
Yoli, are you ready to make your choice?
Yes, I am. I choose Xander. Through our conversations, I've been really
Good
surprised
job.
to learn how much like similarities and
Y'all would be a very
have
good couple
as far as, like,
together.
marriage and
Y'all got the
family
same type of love
and what married
language.
life would look like. So I'd be really excited to explore that with you.
Thank you.
Brava,
Take it
brava.
away.
I think Vanessa and I had a very like physical interest in each other, but she has this like very free spirit nature to her that like I don't really understand because I'm like a stability kind of woman. And looking towards the future, I think she'd be a good wife.
No, she wouldn't. No, she
I
wouldn't.
feel like you calm me down a lot and you've paid attention to me enough. I really appreciate that. And I think you're wonderful.
And Mel, oh my gosh, you've been in my top 3 this whole time. I'm really sad we have not had more time together. You are enigmatic. I believe that's a word.
I love that word.
Yeah, okay, good. So it is a word. You can confirm. Yeah, that's definitely you. We just had a connection from the instant we met.
She talks too fucking much. Like, girl,
I
you
only
don't
had
shut
one
up.
interaction with you,
I know.
right? I made a very quick decision, just for reasons that I value that are just different, you know?
Sure.
I haven't always known what a hell yes is, but I have known
What the hell no.
things that are a no for me.
Yes, and you are
and I think
no.
those things scare me, and I think sometimes I lean into those things.
In the next life.
Yeah.
Lexi, you were probably born to be someone's wife. You're in a way a trophy wife, but also like the person, the breadwinner as well. They don't know how that really happens, but you are. We know immediately that
She's a Capricorn.
Duh.
Duh.
Our personalities. But you're marriage driven. Like you're so young and you're so driven. It bewilders me because this is not who I am at all. Like I'm 6 years older than you, and I have none of the motivation that you do. And I look forward to whatever your experience is, and we'll chat about it.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
we came into this process, right? And you made me uncomfortable. You know, you're the loudest person in the room. I'm sometimes the loudest person in the room. And we bounced off of that. And then things really changed for me. Part of me feels that the second you found out that Xander was really leaning into this process, that just soiled your experience. I felt it on our date. I felt the general shift. And my concern for myself is that you going into this next process of this experience, you only at a maximum saw it as a 3-week, 21-day thing. And you're not going to be able to give anything to anyone in this process. And beyond that, to be completely candid with you,
Yes,
I
Capricorn.
felt gaslit.
Yes,
Because
Capricorn.
you went on a date with my ex-girlfriend, regardless of the fact that we're calling each other exes in this moment, my fear is that you have a power in your hands to blow up a portion of my life because you don't have anything to lose at this moment because I thoroughly feel the world just saw you for who you are.
Yep.
I
Say
have
that,
concerns
bitch.
for my ex in this process. I don't think you're here for the right reasons.
What reasons do you think I'm here for?
To party and fuck
Genuinely
around.
that you came into this process thinking that there was about a 0.001% chance that Xander would have any sort of connections with other people. Because a part of it is supposed to be the potential
Tell
for
on
a
that
person to
girl.
connect to someone else.
Giving it all out. Yes, bitch, throw it all out on the table. You was claiming you was an Instagram, this, that, and the
telling
third.
Xander to fuck off all night, and it's hurting all of us, but you.
It is.
That should just say so much.
It's hurting who?
Everyone. Everyone's sitting at this table, except for you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
I don't really want everyone to antagonize Vanessa because
We understand because that's the person that
it
you've
doesn't
been with
matter.
for
It
4
doesn't
years.
matter if that's the person I've been with for 4 years or for 10 years.
Bitch, shut up. They're trying to take up for your ass.
No one else understands except for me. Like that's why I love her.
We understand her. She's a piece of shit. She's a bitch. She's loud and she's not genuine.
Defy this whole situation, but I cannot feel like you guys are protecting me.
We do care about you, but at the same
Girl,
time,
bye.
we are looking out for everyone sitting in this experience
Yeah.
because we're all in this together. It's not just about Vanessa and Xander. It's about the rest of the people sitting here. And I think Lexi is also protecting her ex.
So how do you know that her and Ray would not be able to figure out something together that could make our partners
Girl,
want
shut
to-
up.
We're the ones that gave the ultimatum. And I'm not trying to I'll interject on that. So I don't know what you want out of this, which is fine. Like you don't have to know what you want because like sometimes I don't know what I want. And like I think one of the things we were talking about earlier was how there is someone who comes in here with an ultimatum and now they're like, oh well, I feel like it's for someone else. And you hearing that, you're like, wait, you came in here with an ultimatum. You knew what you wanted, and I don't. And then you expect me to know what I want? But you were the one that came in here with the ultimatum.
I do trust you. I hope that you know that. I do trust you.
I know you do.
You're not the
I
person I
just
don't
wanna
trust in this scenario. If it does,
She don't trust her.
I do spend time with my ex. I hope that you get what you need to out of it, and I hope she gets what she needs to out of it because I think she and I have a lot to learn in this process. Things that we both came here to do. Our last
And you came here to
just
fuck
laid it
around.
all out for me about who you are. I'm happy my gut speaks so loud. I'll
Capricorn.
remember to listen to that more because of that discomfort. I had to go on that last date with you, and I'm so freaking thankful I did.
Say that, bitch. Put that shit all
I
on the
don't trust
table.
Vanessa. Ray knows that. It's not just a jealousy thing. I don't think she's here for the right reason.
She's not. She been over there talking about I'm an Instagram this, I'm an Instagram that. You just there for content. Okay, well, thanks.
Here because she wants to be famous. But the gut check is to protect her.
Ain't nobody gonna want to be famous with your ass because you annoying as fuck. Just because you talk all day long and think you funny, you not. You just talk all day. You just talk too fucking much.
So I am ready to make my choice.
Girl, you better choose somebody else. Let that bitch be by herself.
Okay, Ray, who do you choose?
Let her choose Vanessa if she wants to. Let her choose Vanessa if she wants to. And her ass will be wishing that she didn't.
Ray, are you ready to make your choice?
I am ready to make my choice.
Okay, Ray, who do you choose?
I'm choosing Vanessa.
Go ahead. I hope she annoy the fuck out of
There's a
you.
woman I usually go for, and there's something about Vanessa that like kind of fits that, but there's a part that like doesn't fit that, and I'm like curious to explore that.
Yeah, you gonna swear that already. She gonna leave your bitch ass hanging, dangling,
Vanessa,
cause you just being ready to be and take advantage of. That's about it.
are you ready to make your choice?
Bitch, you just lucky somebody chose you. Only reason she chose you, cause she didn't have nothing to talk to about nobody else.
Who do you choose?
I confidently choose Ray.
Yeah, that's because Ray's not confident at all.
You would be an amazing wife. You've opened up to me so much, and you've comforted me. You've shown me that you've been paying attention to me, and you've cared for me. And I really so appreciate that in this process.
Everything has been about you.
It'd be so much fun to live with you, and it would be great, and we would be very compatible. And I'm really honored that you chose me before I chose you. I really so appreciate that. And I hope this works out. And a drink.
Ray don't look too confident. Ray knows she about to be drugged through hell. And that's what she get for choosing
Are
her.
you ready to make your choice?
I just walked away with nobody then. Like, fuck that. I'm choosing you.
I choose Lexi. I know how to give you what you need in this time. I've known that it was going to be you. I was always going to choose you.
Damn.
You are a phenomenal person. You're smart. You're brilliantly funny. And you feel like an anchor. We talked about raising biracial kids, and in the way I feel like you have your wife's back. I could talk about you forever. Like, you would make an amazing wife.
Oh, man. I feel like I know you better than I know 99% of the people in the world.
Damn.
Your heart is pure. You can give anything and everything to anyone. Doesn't matter 10 minutes, an hour, or a lifetime. And as much as like you can give that to everyone, I'm so thankful you gave that to me. You're the type of human that most people should aspire to be, and that
Boom.
most people aren't lucky enough to meet. And I love every minute we get to spend together.
I could see them being a
You would
real
make me
couple.
cry. So,
You have challenged me. We have tough conversations. We're already talking about our babies. Like, we're figuring out what life looks like for you and I. And that's not something I've ever had with someone else.
Lexi, are you ready to make your choice?
Yes, I am.
They ex-girlfriends over there in a world of trouble.
It's the easiest choice
Y'all
I've
done
made.
lost y'all bitches.
It's not only that, like, I want to be around you. I feel like I need you. There's no one I'd rather do this with.
Thank you.
I think life with you would be perfect. I think forever would be amazing with you.
Okay then. I might as well get married now.
Lassie, I've had a lot of time with Mildred, and Mildred, you are such a deep person, and I love that. I love our conversations, and you also are very confident in yourself, and you inspire people in your day-to-day life. The first conversation we had, I was just like, wow, you're so cool, you know? And just our banter is really good, and we have a lot of fun. All of that encompasses a good partner.
thank you.
Are you ready to make your choice?
I think I am.
Are you ready to make your choice?
I choose Mildred.
Thank you.
Shit, who else is there to choose?
You're like one of the most amazing humans I've ever met. You're awesome in so many ways. Like, I can't even explain it. You create a safe space. You understand. You've been here for you go from saying, Mildred, I don't want to marry, and then 3 days later you're like, I want to marry. I was like, what? And guys, it just made me really just think about how much this experience is really changing all of us, and taking this experience very serious. It will help us in just any way. I don't want to say what way it would help us in because we don't know. We're all different. But I have seen that in you, and I'm so, so proud of you. I have told you that before.
Thank you so much, Mildred. That's so sweet. I love that. Mildred.
Thank you so
Are you
much,
ready to make your
Mildred.
choice?
Then she fuck around and not choose. I mean, but who else is there to choose though? There's nobody else. You can't choose your own girlfriend.
So I'm grateful for everyone's time and every single day. I feel that the person that was most outstanding to me was Aussie. I choose Aussie. I feel that I can connect with you in so many levels.
Cause who else can you choose though?
You
Unless you could do like a snatch and grab and choose somebody else's partner.
So much in just a couple days, and to me that's like just beautiful, and it's beyond something that I ever thought that could happen.
To kind of piggyback off of what you said, I'm realizing that the things I do need in order to commit to a marriage, I never really deeply thought about that.
I have to ask.
What is it?
What are some of those things?
It definitely is being willing to put my ego aside.
That's what our relationship should be about, putting ego aside. You can't compromise if your ego is always standing there in the fucking way. Two people's egos tend to not get along because you won't.
Sam, immediately when I felt your energy, it was so inviting and it felt very non-judgmental. It's
She's
just
very
so
laid
nice
back.
that I have someone that I can confide in, and that means the world to me. So thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. Let me wipe that tear.
As we had our conversations, we actually got deep with them, and I really enjoyed experiencing that growth for both of us. You're a very strong and caring and loving person.
That's
Thank you.
Seriously. Sam, are you ready to make your choice?
Yeah.
I mean, but what if you said you wanted to choose somebody else? Because what if the person that you pretty much left with you don't want to choose?
I will absolutely choose Tim. If I were to think of who I can see a future with, it would be you.
That's only because you was the only one left, baby. I ain't even gonna lie.
Are you ready to make your choice?
They must have other options than just the one person that's left at the table.
Tiff, who do you choose?
Sam, I don't want you to feel like
Uh-oh.
I'm coming into this just using you as a side tool. Like, that's not my intentions. But I do choose you
Okay.
because you feel like most at home to me. After more and more time talking to people, I kept on finding it more and more clear of what I want and who I want. And it's my ex.
So there was another option.
Very open-minded.
There was another option. She chose her ex.
But
She wanted her ex, and her ex chose somebody else. Damn, Tiff. See what you done did? You fucked up.
I'm trying to be a bit, really. I'm trying. But I'm so in love with Mildred.
Oh.
So in love with her.
And now you just lost her for a week. Oh, for 3 weeks. And look, Vanessa, like, bring on the drama. Oh, damn, I thought she was about to go over there and give her girlfriend a hug. She walked right past her and went to the back. Fuck all, you know. Then they brought that bright ass light in there on her.
No, not right now. I don't want to talk. I'm not ready.
Oh, she don't want to talk to her.
I'm frustrated. Hearing Tiff talk about what she felt was hurtful for me because I never got that side of Tiff.
It's too late, Tiff. You should have pulled that shit out when you had the chance.
It's really sad that sometimes you can't see when the person is right in front of you, but you see it when that person is gone. And sometimes it's too late. Sometimes it's absolutely too late.
Seeing Tiff tonight, it's all a bit confusing right now. I am so in love with Sam, but I can see myself marrying Mildred. All night I've been sending love to Mildred across the table from me, and a lot's on the line.
It's too late now, Millie. You should have boned up and gave her love when she was asking for it. Now she looking at somebody else.
I'm trying through the process. I'm just trying. It's very hard to open up, and I apologize to you. I apologize to you.
Watching someone you love talk about forming a relationship with somebody else, it's uncomfortable. The stakes are very high. We have 5 new couples. At the end of this experience, you will either leave here engaged to the partner that you arrived with, or engaged to the partner that you've just chosen. Or
wow, this is getting real good now. Hella juicy, hella juicy.
Marry is the biggest decision of your life.
They're about to bring in more new people. This is what Vanessa wanted. This is why Vanessa's here. She said, oh, hell yeah. I get to fuck around with more people.
To love.
I get to see who else I can play with. Oh, this is going to be interesting. They're going to bring 5 new people in. Yo, this episode already long.
We have 5 brand new couples.
Oh, dang, you just went straight into episode 3. I didn't even know it was in episode 3
Over the
yet.
next 3 weeks, they'll have an accelerated experience designed to show them what marriage with their new partner could really be like.
I truly care about you. And I love you guys both. And I hope you get to hang out. I hope she trips on the stairs. Where's athletic enough not to fall with her?
Everyone is here for exactly the same reason. They're here to decide, have I been with the right person? Or is there someone out there?
This shit about to get juicy. This shit about to get juicy. All right, y'all. So we're going to leave off at 15 minutes and 30 seconds of episode 3, Newlyweds, Trial Marriages Begin. So we got about 21 minutes left of this show. I'm going to make a part 2 to this because I did not realize this was going to be so goddamn long. But as you can see, if you like the reality mess and all this bullshit, and If you fuck with Locked Up Abroad and all that hot ass mess, you'll fuck with this. The Ultimatum. All lesbianas in the build in the building. And then now they about to bring in 5 new people. I can only imagine it's about to get hella envious, jealous. Oh, now you want to fuck with her, but you was just. We gonna bring it back to part 2, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode of the Rant Rave review commentary. This is your girl China Wings in this thing, and I'll see y'all later. Now, how do I get the fuck off of here? How do I get off of here? How do I get off of here? And we out.